In the late 1920s, representatives from the Japanese Mitsubishi company saw the Ki-38 large four-engine transport aircraft at the German Junkers company. Junkers proposed further development of the Ki-38 into a military bomber/transport aircraft, named the Ki-51. The Mitsubishi representatives were interested in the military design, and since the German aviation department did not accept the Ki-51, Junkers and Mitsubishi began to cooperate. At that time, Japan's aviation industry still had a lot of gaps compared to Europe. The cooperation between the two companies involved Germany providing the design and components, and Japan assembling them. This later shifted to Japanese domestically produced components. In 1932, Japan assembled two Ki-20 bombers using Junkers components, and a German test pilot completed the test flights. That year, Japan referred to it as the Type 92 heavy bomber. The Ki-20 largely followed the layout of the Ki-38, with a full metal structure, corrugated aluminum skin, and a large cantilever-thick wing with a fixed non-retractable tailwheel landing gear. The main landing gear had a tandem double-wheel structure. The Ki-20 had an empty weight of about 15 tons, a maximum takeoff weight of about 25.5 tons, and a wingspan of 44 meters. Finding a suitable engine was a major challenge under the technical conditions of the time. Initially, it was equipped with the Junkers L88 engine, which could output 788 horsepower, with each engine driving a pair of large-diameter four-blade wooden propellers. Later, it was changed to the Mitsubishi-produced Jumo 204 engine. The thick wings had channels to allow mechanics to access the engine for maintenance. Neither engine could provide strong power, resulting in poor flight performance for the Ki-20. Its maximum recorded speed was about 200 km per hour, with a cruising speed of about 125 km per hour. Its maximum range and service ceiling are unknown. As a bomber, the Ki-20 had a considerable payload at the time, with the ability to carry up to 5,000 kilograms of bombs using external racks. It was equipped with 6 self-defense firepower points, with two 7.7mm machine guns in the nose, a 20mm cannon in the dorsal turret, and a 7.7mm machine gun in each of the upper and lower turrets on both sides of the wings. Operating this large bomber required a crew of 10. At the time, Japan treated the Ki-20 as a top-secret weapon, assembling 2 with German components and later assembling 4 with domestically produced parts. Similar to the battleship Yamato that followed, the Japanese High Command intended to use it as a top-secret weapon for a decisive strike against unprepared enemies. However, this idea proved to be meaningless, as its performance quickly became outdated in the era of rapid aviation technological advancement. It remained in service during World War II, and in 1940, one Ki-20 even flew publicly at a Tokyo military parade. However, these Ki-20 bombers did not have much impact and instead became a burden for maintenance. 5 of them were dismantled and recycled in the later stages of World War II.